Shame on you. Shame on you for leading to this level of corruption. You have disavowed your right to even sit in the seats that you occupy. You are a disgrace as it relates to the ability to have a free and impartial election in this nation. You have dishonored the legacy of veterans, the legacy of seniors, the legacy of all of those who've been left out and miscounted for generations. You may have stalled it, but you cannot stop it.
Thank you.
To discount the hard work of all of our poll workers and all of the staff across our clerks, and to single out my hometown, Detroit, to say that you would certify these votes across the county, aside from one city, again, is a disgrace.
You talked about not certifying Detroit, even though you acknowledged that Livonia, a city, by the way, I know you know is 95% white, had bigger variances than Detroit, which is 80% black. We understand, and you've now added your name. So I'm not going to try to change your mind. I just want to let you know that the Trump stink, the stain of racism that you, William Hartman, and Monica Palmer have just covered yourself in is going to follow you throughout history.
We did our job protecting voters, poll workers, and ballot counters. I am ashamed to witness you failing to do yours. Watching racism like this is so painful. It's soul-sucking. But it's far more painful to those whom you target in this blatant attack on the rights of the good voters of this county, especially our siblings of color.
I spent from 6:30 a.m. until 8 p.m. there on election day, and I returned the next day where I spent from 10:30 a.m. until 12:30 a.m. Thursday morning. That is well over 27 hours in that room. In those 27 hours, I saw nothing that makes me doubt the legitimacy of the count coming out of Detroit. I saw no misconduct by any poll workers. The only misconduct that I saw was from other challengers.
I saw lawyers running around the floor of the counting room telling GOP challengers to challenge every ballot, with the reason being that a lawsuit, not a courtroom victory, not an order, but because a lawsuit had been filed. I saw GOP challengers trying to operate election equipment. I saw GOP challengers challenging the counting of votes because there wasn't a Democratic poll challenger there. I saw dozens of GOP challengers refusing to engage in appropriate social distancing.
I saw them remove their masks. I saw them yell in the face of table supervisors who were just trying to let their workers do their jobs.
Second, the fact that this board is going to invalidate the hard work of those election inspectors and supervisors is even more unconscionable because they did this work in the face of a coordinated strategy by Republican challengers to disrupt, to intimidate, and to harass.
You're mad because you lost. That's it. There's no election fraud. I was a challenger. I saw it firsthand. Nothing went wrong.
Based on what I saw and went through in poll books in this canvas, I believe that we do not have complete and accurate information in those poll books.
How does that affect you? How does that affect you?
Because if you don't have an accurate list of voters to start with, how do you know how many ballots are supposed to be tabulated? Those who are supposed to tie out.
And just the deal.
No matter what you do, the president of the United States will be Joseph Biden, and the vice president of the United States would be, for the first time in our nation's history, a black woman by the name of Kamala Harris. Put that on your ballot and cast that as a vote. Shame on you.